The Galaxy Nexus is here, an Xbox Kinect title comes to the iPhone, and who needs a cameraman when you got a Swivl to follow you around? Oh, Frank, come on, Frank, I'm sorry, come on. Come on, Frank. Aww. This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by the National Campaign Against Drunk Driving. Welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile application news and reviews. I'm Jackie Talbot.
And I'm Mauricio Balvanera, and I believe your name is actually Jennifer Talbot, according to 7 Live.
Jennifer, Jackie, it's all the same, you know.
You were on television just the other day.
I was on ABC's 7 Live on Tuesday, which is, you know, the Bay Area local, you know, midday talk show kind of thing. But since they aren't app pros like we are, they asked us to come on and show off some of the best holiday apps. Really
cool people. It's kind of a local sort of daytime news program, so you probably didn't see it unless you're in the Bay Area. But you can check it out at this link here. See the lovely Jennifer Talbot.
Of course, it's archived online. Go check it out.
It's archived. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
it was fun.
You talked about some holiday apps. You actually went over some of these apps on this past Tuesday.
Right. So we talked about the Charlie Brown, of course, Christmas caroling one, and
what was the last one? Not the price check, the window shop. We'll just go over all of them.
Yeah, so on the show we talked about Amazon Price Check, Amazon Window Shop, which were two kind of that work together to help make gift buying better and cheaper and easier. We also talked about Epicurious, which is one that we covered on 7 Live, but not on App Judgment, which, you know, we mentioned it before, way before. But Epicurious came out with a brand new, really, really nice updated app. You can search for any kind of seasonal recipes and
Lots of holiday recipes in there.
Yeah.
Stuff that you guys are probably familiar with, but their show is a little bit more for the noobs.
Yeah,
more for the noobs.
They're app noobs.
They're nice noobs, but they're app noobs.
But they're awesome. They're the best, yeah. So we talked about that one. We also talked about, of course, Charlie Brown, which everyone loves.
Everyone loved Charlie Brown.
It was a big hit.
Who doesn't, right?
It's the best. It was really good. It's adorable, and
That's
you guys,
cool.
It's on sale also.
Good.
But so yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I also had a little field trip and went over to Petaluma to visit the Twit Studios. Was on All About Android with Eileen and Ron, old app judgmenters.
Oh,
and you might be thinking, wait, Mal, but you use an iPhone.
Guess again.
Not anymore. Jump ship.
That's right.
Using ice cream sandwich. I stood in line this morning. I got there. Verizon, luckily, is right across the street from my place.
Yeah.
And I walked out around 8 o'clock just to make sure no one was in line yet. No one was in line. It's like, okay, I'm going to be okay. All right, if I'm like the 10th person in line or something, it should be fine.
Right.
So I walk out about 10 minutes before 9 o'clock, before they're going to open.
Yeah.
No one's there yet.
Oh, you're like,
so
I'm
I get
here.
there, and I'm the first one there. That's not to say, actually, there ended up being about 11 people behind me right when they opened. And they were all way more enthusiastic than I was. I was just like, it's cool, I want my phone. I was returning the resound that I got.
Yeah.
And I picked this up.
So,
this phone is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The hardware is great. I'm sure you've seen a lot about the hardware and ice cream sandwich. There's actually a site where you can navigate through Ice Cream Sandwich as if it were an actual phone.
Oh, to like kind of get a feel if you're not used to the OS or anything?
Again, we'll have lower third right here. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to give it a review right now. I've literally had it just for a few hours.
Yeah, I touched around on it. I rubbed it for a minute.
You touched around on it?
I touched it for a sec.
You rubbed it?
Sorry.
Jackie! All right, Anthony Carboni is going to be taking a look at Swivl. It's an awesome, awesome little gadget that could make video blogging a little bit more dynamic. You'll see why. But first, let's do a little bit of rapid fire with our apps here. First up, Kinectimals is now available on iOS. Yes, Microsoft Connectable.
Adorable.
I want to see Nintendo do something. Come on, Nintendo.
Come on, give us it.
The iOS Gmail app adds Scribbling, mobile signature, and vacation responders. So they had a little bit rough start. They're getting a little bit better. And Skype 2.6 for Android now lets you send photos and videos just in time for the holidays, and just in time for me to use on my Android.
Your brand new Android device. YouMail Visual Voicemail Plus is back in the Android market. And did you get Microsoft's new SkyDrive?
Look at that, Microsoft coming out with all the applications.
SkyDrive?
SkyDrive.
I just want to go skydiving. And finally, trending high this week amongst our Crosswalk group, Grocery IQ for iOS.
And in case you don't know, Crosswalk is our little application social network. It's only iOS right now. Sorry, guys, especially me. I'm like, well, what do I need it for now? You can check them out at Crosswalk. That's crosswalk.lk. /join/appjudgment. That'll help you. You'll actually be added to our App Judgment group, and any purchases you make will be part of this big App Judgment group, and you can see what you guys are downloading, see what you guys like. You tell us what you're doing on your phone.
Tell us what you want us to review.
Should be cool. So Anthony's going to get a Swivl on in a sec, but first, a word from our sponsor.
The police will be out in force nationwide from December 16th to January 2nd in a nationwide effort to crack down on impaired driving. During the holiday season, many adults celebrate and enjoy themselves with a couple of drinks, but even one too many increases the risk of a crash while driving a motor vehicle. Don't put yourself and others in danger or risk the terrible legal repercussions. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Can I just say how stupid it is to drink and drive?
It is just... I don't know how you can even think it would make sense.
You know, there's actually
some
fun ways to deal with this, because we all go out and have drinks sometime.
Of course.
But there's an application for Android and iOS that tells you how drunk you are based on how many drinks you have. So check that out. It's a breathalyzer-ish. Yeah. If you know people who are about to put themselves in danger or others in danger, take their keys.
Yeah.
If you see a drunk driver, call the police. I'll drop a dime on you. I will.
Be that guy.
Believe it.
If you've ever done video chats or vlogging from your phone, you may realize that it's tricky to keep yourself in frame while you're doing whatever it is you're doing. Swivl is an automated cameraman that aims to fix this, and here with us today is Swivl co-founder Vlad Tetelbaum to tell us more about it. Thanks for coming.
Hey, sure.
Tell me a little bit about Swivl as you're handing me the, whoa.
So Swivl is composed of two parts, a base where you mount your camera or phone with a video camera, and a marker, which actually is the subject that is following.
Nice. So how is this working right now?
Good question. So we have some sensors, some optical IR sensors that are in the marker, and it's following wherever the marker goes. And then we have some additional sensors that allow us to improve that connectivity.
Very cool. And I've noticed that you've been demoing this a lot on iOS. What advantages does iOS have? And does this work with other platforms?
It works with other platforms, but for us, really, it's all about iOS. We can create apps. We're starting with a basic imaging app where you'll be able to start and stop recording from the marker, so you don't have to actually go and touch the device. And we're also going to be bringing new features in our app which allow to do more things with the device.
So the actual swiveling itself is not an app thing?
The actual swiveling is not an app thing, so you can mount something that is not an iOS device on top, like a flip cam or a GoPro. But if you want to get some of the remote connectivity and some cool features, for example, I'll give you an example. Some people ask us, can I do a 360? This spins 360. Can I do a panoramic shot? That's going to be an app where you press a button and it does a 360.
Oh, wow, like automatically?
Yep.
So what other control? I saw that you were using like a tilt with this, yeah?
Yep, you got to press and hold the top button.
Oh, okay. So as I'm standing, as I'm moving forward and back, I can totally frame other things up.
That's right. The way we've defined tilt is that it allows you to frame the shot the way you want it, and then from then on, just use the pan.
Very cool.
So you can move your hands up and down, and it won't follow you and mess up your video.
Awesome. Vlad, when can we expect to see this? When can I specifically get this in my hand? Is this one mine?
No, not this one, unfortunately, but a good question. So we have reservations open on our website right now, and we are planning to start shipping in Q1.
Very cool. And I should mention that as everybody's watching this at home, that this is an early prototype version.
It's a very early prototype, one of the first one or two that we got and put together.
So you guys, the motion is working itself out as we update. And you actually said our studio is kind of a weird environment for this.
Yep, a little bit, but I think we figured it out.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for showing this off. I would shake your hand, but I'm very preoccupied right now. You can check out Swivl at swivl.com to reserve your unit now. Send us an email at appjudgment@revision3.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Google+. We're on Bebo. Are you on the Bebo?
I'm not on the Bebo.
No? Do you have a QCat? You can scan our barcode with your QCat.
We will have to do that.
And just email us.